Hey, welcome to Russ Can't Fly. Let's get it! Okay, so before I go over to the airport and go handle my business, you know I gotta give my subscriber shout out, show some subscriber love, because I get mad love from my subscribers and I really appreciate it. So again, I had to write these down. And again, forgive me if I, mispronounce names, because I don't mean no disrespect in doing so. So subscriber shout outs go to Jeremy Hasbrock, Hunter Anderson, the 99th Squadron, Yark Narf, hopefully I'm saying that right, and Simple Ty. So Jeremy Hasbrock, Hunter Anderson, the 99th Squadron, Yark Narf, and Simple Ty. Thank you for subscribing to a brother's channel. Thank you for following me on this journey. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay, so let's get on out of here. It's time to fly, baby. You already know what time it is. Let's go.
Wingsfield Cessna 53340, taxiing from the upper ramp for runway 24 wings.
So this flight lesson is going to be really different. Believe it or not, this is my 51st flight lesson since I started this whole journey. And this by far was the most unique experience. Here's how it started, and I'm so glad my CFI did it because it made me really think about what it meant to be pilot in command. So before I got to the airport, the night before I did this lesson, my CFI said, okay, what I want you to do is fly somewhere where we've never been before, come up with a flight plan, take me there, and bring me back. And I did just that. But the first thing I did was I said, okay, let me open up the map and see where I want to go. And so I kind of searched around the map a little bit, and where I landed was on this airport right across from the Susquehanna River called Penn Valley Airport, Sierra Echo Golf. And what was tripped out is my CFI had never been there either. So both of us were flying to a place where we had never been, and he expected me to be pilot in command, get us navigate to the airport, land, take off, and come back home. And when I first got that assignment, I was so freaked out. But one of the things he said to me is the reason why we're doing this is because this is the type of flying you're going to do when you get your license. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of flying in the pattern, a lot, to keep your currency and stuff like that. But a lot of times you're going to be going places. And so you want to prepare for the, hey, Russ, let's fly to name the airport. And I'm able to come up with a flight plan and get us there. So as you can see, I came up with, pulled out my map, found the airport, used my instrumentation to draw my line, come up with waypoints, and then I came up with a flight plan. And so this video is that flight plan in action. This is Russ being pilot in command. All right, let's get to it.
All right, so I don't see anybody coming on final. I don't hear anybody calling. And the field is clear, so we're clear, so we're ready to go. Wings traffic, Cessna 53340, departing runway 24, heading to the northwest wings.
So the thing that made this flight so incredible is my CFI really wasn't going to say a whole lot. He said basically he was going to be a passenger. So this takeoff was so crazy because I knew I was going to be flying for a while to a place that I never went based on a flight plan that I put together. And so it was kind of like a little scary because even though he was in there with me, we were both going to a place that we've never been to before. So he couldn't say, hey, you're a little bit, too far to the left, too far to the right. I really have to depend upon
we should be good to
my
go.
Instrumentation and my
heels
flight
to the
plan.
floor.
And so as I took off, I was humbled by that.
All right, engine instruments in the green. Oil temp, oil pressure. Suction all look good. Airspeed is alive. rotate.
Although I was terrified of this flight, I was actually also very excited. I mean, just the prospect of having my license and being able to have people share in this experience with me in the airplane, in the cockpit, it just really excited me. And I know a lot of people will probably be hesitant to take a flight in a small airplane like this, but I gotta tell you, it is just so amazing, and I hope to make the experience amazing for people.
Wings traffic, Cessna 53340, turning to the west, last call, wings. Okay, I see my first waypoint, so we're getting there. Philadelphia approach, Cessna 53340 with request.
Say it one more time, 552.
Cessna 53340, Cessna Skyhawk.
Cessna 55340, case area request.
Yes, 53340, Cessna Skyhawk. I'm about 10 miles northwest of Wings Field, climbing from 35 to 4500, requesting flight following to Ben Valley Airport, Sierra Echo Golf.
340 squawk 0206.
0206 on the squawk, thank you.
Alright, I'll help you out with this one.
Philly Arrow 1 Quebec Alpha level over 700. So Jet 716 maintain 7000 direct Medina.
Okay, so once again, you see, I was able to call Philadelphia approach and get flight following. The only thing that was a little iffy in this plane, and that my CFI had to help me out with, was the transponder is different in this airplane. And yes, I am not flying Quebec Sierra on this flight. I am flying a different airplane, 53340, same Cessna Skyhawk, but different avionics. And so that was the other thing that my CFI wanted me to understand, is that sometimes I may want to fly and Quebec Sierra is not available, but another 172 is. And so this is the other Cessna 172 that belongs to the school, but it has a little bit different avionics. And so I had to fly this, and my CFI wanted me to fly this so that I would understand how to use the avionics on this airplane as well as Quebec Sierra.
Now the one question I do have is that, so normally if we were flying into Morristown,
Yeah.
we would pick up an ATIS,
Charlie, contact you
so
on
I'd be able to get
355. We'll see you.
the current ATIS code to give to the tower.
Thanks, American 637 heading 180.
But we're not
180,
going
American
into a tower
637.
field.
Yeah.
So is that,
Exojet 716
when I'm getting handed off, they're not going to be
10,000.
asking me.
No, so what we're going to do is get handed off to approach
Exojet
controllers, right?
547 direct
Within the
maintain
Traycon itself,
7,000.
right? A different
Okay.
approach controller, different approach controller. Right, next one is probably going to be Reading or something, and then maybe Harrisburg. I don't
Okay.
know.
Alpha Tango, contact Allentown approach
And maybe we get handed off to New York Center at one point, but it's beside the point. Your goal is just, when you get closer, just to see,
To
get
see
the
the
airport in
airport.
sight, right?
Okay, right.
Once we have it in sight, we can report it,
So X-ray
and then we can make our visual descent and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that you have to wait to descend until you see it, right?
Right.
But, you know, get it in sight, and then they'll hand you off to
American 637, you're following
the Common
U145,
Traffic
it's just turning into
Advisory.
Jalto.
So you can see, I'm not doing everything by myself because I'm still asking my CFI questions, but that has a lot to do with the fact that this is a whole new ball game. I'm flying from one airport to another that I've never been to, but the other thing is I'm flying with flight following to an airport that is non-towered, and I've never done that before. So there was definitely some things I wanted to understand about the handoffs from controller to controller, and what I would be reporting in terms of any weather information, if any, based on the fact that I was going to a non-towered airport at this time. And so that's what I was getting some explanation from my CFI in terms of, well, how does that work? And you kind of heard what he said. But, you know, that's why I love this flight, because, you know, I was just learning some new stuff, and it was just exciting.
That's 53340, 53340, contact Allentown 124.45.
124.45 for 53340. Allentown approach, Cessna Skyhawk 53340, 4500, headed for Penn Valley Airport, Sierra Echo Golf.
Number 53340, Allentown approach, Allentown altimeter 3035.
3035, 53340. 303.
I thought I wasn't gonna say anything. But you know, we gotta try and keep this nice and consistent. I know it's a little bumpy, but if you're looking here, all you gotta really do is keep this 311 right there, right?
Okay.
The track right on 311, right?
Okay.
Match that up.
Gotcha.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Right? Don't focus on it. Don't fixate on it.
Yeah.
But you know, that's really it's pretty simple, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Once you have it, right, keep it outside, and you know if you're turning or you can feel if you're turning.
53340, contact Reading approach 125.15.
125.15, 53340. Reading approach, Cessna 53340, 4500, headed for Penn Valley, Sierra Echo Golf.
53340, Reading approach, running altimeter 3037.
3037, 53340. I like that it has the approaches up there.
The names of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I remember who I'm talking to.
I forget that all the time when I got a plane that doesn't have it. Like they say contact this approach. And,
Reading approach.
What approach do they come into contact? And I just say approach. This is.
Okay.
08 Lima over Hummel cleared. ILS runway 36 approach. Circle runway 31.
All right. So I'm looking for my road. I'm going to be flying right over this road, and then that's when I want to start looking to descend.
Okay.
2500. By the time I get to the city of Shamokin, I should see it out on my right, hopefully. Should be more dense than this.
Yeah.
Cherokee 2902 Lima Alpha.
So one thing we do have to pay attention to mainly around here as well is see how
292 Lima Alpha.
The mountain, yeah, so
mountains,
the
right?
updraft.
So we don't want to descend too early.
Right.
Right. So I think when you said you wait for a road to descend down 2,500, I think that's
Cherokee
too
2 Lima
early.
Alpha. Reset
Especially
transponder.
2,500 being that some of these mountains are pretty high.
4263 2 Lima Alpha.
All right.
Okay.
They're not like crazy high,
Right.
but they're up there. You know, enough to
make it interesting.
Yeah.
642 level 5,000.
Look. I'm looking at. We're passing by this airport, Schuylkill County.
Yeah.
The airport elevation is 1,730, right?
Okay.
2,500. That's an airport like somewhere over there, right?
Yeah.
Descending out 2,500 this early would be right over the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But we still want to calculate kind of a general idea of what we can descend, right? So what's our TPA going to be?
Our TPA over there at Penn Valley is 1,500.
And also we'll keep that in mind. It is a valley, right?
Right.
So it's probably sandwiched in a mountain area, right?
Right.
We'll have to just judge it as we get there, right? But
Okay.
our TPA, you said, is 1,500?
Yep.
So we have an altitude lose at 3,000 feet, right?
Right.
Divide by 1,000 on that. 3.
3.
Right?
Yep.
Times by 3, which is 9.
Yep. So 9 miles.
9 miles,
Okay.
right?
50 Quebec, you may see traffic.
Let's get to TPA right at the airport.
Okay.
You want to get there a little earlier, add a mile or two?
Okay.
But that's for like a 500 foot per minute descent, around there usually.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
340, Cessna 53340, contact Harrisburg approach 126.45.
126.45 for 53340. 126.35.
45.
Okay. Harrisburg approach, Cessna 53340 with you at 4,500, headed towards Penn Valley, Sierra Echo Golf.
Cessna 53340, Harrisburg approach, altimeter 3039.
3039er, 53340.
But based on your pre-flight planning, what runway are we going to use?
We're going to use 35.
How are we going to enter that?
So what I was going to do is go like we do at Wings when we come in,
Yeah.
do a crossfield,
Yep.
Midfield, then turn.
Let's do an actual teardrop.
Do a teardrop?
Okay. So we're gonna go 500 feet above TPA.
Okay.
Overfly a little bit. Do a whole, in this case, right turn all the way around.
First
and
you got up one, is jumping away, climbing to 10.5.
Yeah, I've never done one of those.
Yep. That's a standard entry coming in from this side for the left downwind.
Okay. Harrisburg approach, Cessna 53340 has the airport in sight.
Cessna 340, roger, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, be advised, multiple aircraft in the area, in the vicinity rather, of Santa Grove Airport.
Thank you very much for your help. Frequency change approved, squawk VFR 53340, thank you.
Squawk VFR, just press the VFR button there.
Penn Valley traffic, Cessna 53340 is 10 miles southeast of the field, inbound for one-way 35, Penn Valley.
So as you can see, the reason why I chose this destination is exactly what you see in front of us here, these mountains. Now, they're not very high. I mean, we're not talking about like the Rocky Mountain Range or anything, but they are mountains enough where, or high enough where I needed to be concerned about altitudes I was flying. There was definitely some weird winds that were coming off of them. And so I am preparing myself to make my cross-country flights to Pittsburgh to see my mama. And so to prepare for that, I wanted to see what it was like to fly over these types of, just fly over this type of terrain. And it was very telling because the way I had planned my descent was not really good for where we were in terms of the topography. So that part of the experiment was a success from the standpoint that I got to see that, yeah, you know, a typical flat topography, you know, descent pattern is probably good, but definitely need to be mindful of what's underneath you. So that's why that's one of the many reasons why I love this flight, because it taught me that lesson, which I'd rather learn with a CFI sitting next to me than when I'm on my own. Now, the thing I love the most about this destination is look at the Susquehanna River. So right on the other side of the river is the airport. And so I thought, you know, this would be a great airport to land at because this waypoint is the easiest waypoint to see like on the planet other than like an ocean. And so that was part of my flight planning, and it worked out well. So overflying the Susquehanna River and getting the airport in sight.
Penn Valley, Cessna 53340, downwind for runway 35, number 2, Penn Valley. Cessna 53340, Penn Valley traffic turning base for runway 35, Penn Valley. Penn Valley traffic, Cessna 53340, turning final for runway 35, Penn Valley.
I can tell you, all of the airports that I've flown into, this was the prettiest approach. Coming in over the Susquehanna like that, and then coming in for final. I mean, it was just such a pretty flight. And I can only imagine what this place looks like in the autumn when the leaves are turning. Oh, it must just be beyond gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and land this thing.
Penn Valley traffic 16 Golf clear.
If you want to touch down 1,000 footers, you want to aim like the second straight before it, right?
Right.
Aiming like pretty like halfway down the runway right now.
So as you can hear, my CFI basically said I didn't do too bad, and I landed at this new airport that I had never been to, and he gave me an exact place that he wanted me to land on the 1,000-footers. And it wasn't perfect, but I landed on the 1,000-footers, those two big blocks that were on each side of the runway. And the flight was just amazing, and it just felt good that I took him to a place that he had never been to. I flew to a place that I'd never been to, and I got there in, without any, issues. My flight plan was good, and I landed. And so it was great. So as you can hear, my flight instructor basically said, let's do some laps in the pattern there at the airport. I won't show that just for time. I'll take us back to wings, but this was just such an empowering flight. Just to know that I could put together a flight plan and fly somewhere and get to that place, land, and handle my business as a pilot in command. So I was so thankful that my CFI allowed me to have this experience. It was extremely, extremely empowering. All right, let's take off. Let's get back to wings.
Oh, this crap, right? Get this to a slip now, right? Aileron into the wind. Nope, no. Aileron into the wind, opposite rudder, right? It's not like a slip that you're trying to get down, right? A side slip just to keep it aligned, right?
Gotcha.
Good, there you go. Then aileron to keep the center line, rudder to keep alignment. Beautiful. Keep that aileron in.
Wings traffic, Tectum space 24.
Good, you could have had that was actually pretty good, right? You'll remember your work's not done even when you're rounding out. That was actually really good, right? We could have kept that line a little better, but that's because you took it out for a second and we got blown.
Yeah, get blown,
right?
yeah.
If you had not taken it out and kept it in, you would have been gold, and that was a great touchdown and everything like that, right? We were kind of aligned, maybe a little bit too much a left rudder there.
Okay.
But nothing crazy.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. Clear to right to left. Wings, field, Cessna 53440, clear of runway 24, taxiing back to the upper ramp. Wings.
3340.
5340. What do I keep saying?
53440.
Turn left base to final 2600.
You're good. You got more than enough space.
Whew, all right, so that was one heck of a flight. And I gotta tell you, that was just so empowering. I mean, for my flight instructor to basically say, pick a spot that neither one of us has been to, develop a flight plan, and execute. And I did it. Oh man, I tell you, that really makes me feel like I'm ready to take this next step, get my license, and really start flying to places. So I really appreciated that my CFI thought to do that, because that was an excellent demonstration of, Russ, you can do this. Russ can fly. So anyway, I'm tripping. This video's been long enough. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I will be much appreciative. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help to support my efforts to bring you on this journey and bring you along. Oh, and don't let me forget, if you are interested in aviation, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you're interested, if you're around, if you have questions. You know, I'm here to help others who are like me, who have caught the bug and are trying to have this aviation journey part of their lives as well. All right, so I'm out. Russ Kid, Russ can fly. I'm out. See ya.